Hi Facebook, I hope you're okay out there and enjoying the lovely weather outside. I've got Roy Crowne, good friend of mine. How are you?
Really good, Ali.
Good to have you with us.
It's nice to be here. This is my first time ever at festival.
I cannot believe that.
It's true.
That's great to have you though. You enjoyed it so far?
Yeah, I came this morning, did a seminar this morning,
Great.
but the Bible teacher went on, so he took some of my time.
He robbed your time. That's not good, is it? You need to have a chat with him. I'm sure you know him well as well.
I do.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on with Hope at the moment, because that's one of your major projects, isn't it?
It is. So Hope is preparing for 2018.
Okay.
And the dream is that the church will grow by 10%.
Wow.
The church, the whole
Wow.
church,
Okay.
by 10% in 2018.
That's a big ask.
Is it?
Is it? Okay, talk me through.
Well,
Is it?
if you're a church of 30,
Okay. Yep.
surely you could grow by
By 3. Wow.
Now, if
That's
you're
more
a church of
achievable.
400,
Yeah. It's
that's,
harder.
that's
Bit
a little
harder.
bit more.
Yeah.
And this is new followers of Jesus. This
That's
is not
great.
like shifting around. This is like you intentionally going for growth.
And you kind of oversee, like, not that you oversee the whole church, because that's a big role. But
yeah,
you
that's
kind of,
not my call.
That's not your call. But you go around, travel a lot. Like, you see a lot of what's going on across the country. You've got kind of, that's your ministry area. But what have you seen going on that's exciting? What is going on in the UK that you think, yeah, that's really good, or maybe some struggles as well?
I think there's two key things that are
Okay.
happening. The one is that the Archbishop's initiative on prayer
Yeah, that kingdom come, right?
has really
Yeah.
caught every church and imagination to 24/7. And the great thing about it is intentionally praying for evangelism.
That's
So
great.
this is not general prayer.
Yeah.
This is like pray for 5 people that one of those people will come to faith in Christ, building on the fact that 20% of people out there will be open to an experience of the love of God. So I
That's
think
great.
that amount of prayer over this ascension to Pentecost in small village churches. I was at Blackburn Cathedral. The cathedral was packed.
Great.
It's amazing.
Great.
And it's not just Anglican.
Great.
It's across the church.
It's nice to hear the church. What we probably don't hear as a church very often is positive stories, isn't it? We're quite. Sometimes the stories we tell about ourselves are negative. It's nice to hear those positive stories. Go back a little bit before we go talk about Hope 2018. But how was Hope and how did it go, and what happened as a result of Hope? Do you know some of those stories? Have you got some of those stories to share?
Hope 08.
Yeah.
So Hope 08 was this catalyst
Yeah.
to say, could the church engage in its community? Many churches had never looked at in the community. So 08 was a changing moment for
Yeah.
many churches. So off the back of it, street pastors took off.
Yeah.
Up until then, there were 2 areas. Now
That's
there's
amazing.
400.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So food banks,
Yeah.
there was 4. Now, I don't know any church that isn't engaged in its
That's
community.
true, yeah.
So what happened was all of a sudden the church realised what they could bring to community that they hadn't realised.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some amazing resource.
Yeah, we do.
We have a fantastic volunteer base. And when you bless the community,
Yeah.
they love what we do. The
Love
big
that.
challenge
Yeah.
is bringing them on that journey of faith. From I've blessed them with food, I've served them at night,
How do I
but
tell about
seeing them
Jesus?
come to
Yeah.
become a follower of Jesus. And those pathways to faith is what we really got to work hard at.
Okay, we're at Cliff College. It's probably important to ask you a question about Cliff College. So, in the midst of that, where do places like Cliff fit into the jigsaw for you? You're kind of a leader who sees the need for leaders across the country. Where do places like Cliff, in your opinion, fit into the kind of jigsaw of the church we live in and breathe in?
The critical thing for any training institute is they've got to understand the change that's occurred in society, but that's not negative. So there is a positive view of Jesus. There is a positive view of the values that we bring. 42% believe in the resurrection.
That's crazy.
So we've got to understand the context in which we're training people to do this. But the other thing that's critical is that we've got to equip places like this in how they minister to empower and equip lay leaders.
Great.
We've had a historical view where the priest,
Yeah.
the church leader, did everything. And we allowed that to continue and flourish. Now what we've got to do is equip lay people to live out their faith in work, in home, in families. If we get that right, I think we'll see a massive change.
I do.
So
great.
these kind of training institutions
Got to equip.
have got to change the way they've been doing what they're doing.
Nice.
I mean, I was speaking at an Anglican training institution,
Yep.
and they do 2 sessions over 4 years on leadership. But they do 2 years on the sacraments. So what it means is, am I really equipping that person when they go into a local church, when the reality is a lot of what they do is leadership? How do you mobilise volunteers? How do you equip volunteers? Now, they've got to understand the theology. They've got to understand the sacraments. It's all a given. But are we disproportionate in what we do there with the other piece?
And so, just to wrap up, Hope is part of that lay leader on the ground running. How can people find out more about Hope? How could churches that are watching this or here at Festival get involved? Tell us that.
We're going for Hope 2018 because it's 10 years on from 08. It's just an excuse to get churches to work together in mission and evangelism. And so our dream is, could your church grow by 10%?
Great.
Let's build around the Christian calendar.
Great.
So Easter, a fantastic opportunities.
Mission opportunity, great.
Harvest and Christmas. And we're producing a resource for Easter around Lent, linking to prisons, that will just enable churches together in Britain and Ireland have made that their Lent course, to say, build this, but link with your local prison at the same time.
Wow.
All these things are there for one reason. It's to help you
bring people,
have a conversation.
That's great.
With your friend. Where do they get it? hopetogether.org. All the resources on there. .org.uk.
Hopetogether.org.uk. And you here for a little while longer if people are watching here at Festival. Have you got any more seminars, or are you just around?
I'm doing a bit on Hope 2018 this evening.
So they can find out.
And then I'm
here
here next year. So come next year. I'm doing a celebration.
Awesome. It's great to have Roy with us. So if you want to find out more about Hope, hopetogether.org.uk. Roy, thanks for coming by. Guys, Facebook, see you later on. We'll have some more videos in just a while. Thank you.